Top 10 best Hearts of Iron 4 mods 2021. Woo! Let's go. Number 10, we got the Cold War Iron Curtain mod. For some players, maybe fighting World War II's become a bit stale, you know? So the legacy of the Cold War still looms large in today's world. Interestingly, the list of strategy games that tackle this subject is still surprisingly small, at least compared to World War II, that is. Thankfully, mods have come to the rescue. Yeah, let's go. The Cold War Iron Curtain mod recreates the post-World War II world with an amazing level of detail. Nuclear weapons obviously play a much larger role than they do in the vanilla game. The mod feels and plays more like a chess match between West and East. Famous events like the building of the Berlin Wall and the Vietnam War can be experienced through multiple starting dates that span the late 1940s, 1960s, and 70s. Definitely gives this mod a try if storming through the Ardennes forest has become too tiring. I'm telling you guys, this is worth at least one playthrough. Breathes new life into your experience. Alright, number 9, Old World Blues. The Fallout franchise is immensely popular with gamers. Some fans have thought the Fallout games wouldn't translate well combined with Hearts of Iron 4's engine. Turns out the two styles blend quite well with each other. Old World Blues recreates the Fallout universe in the year 2275. All the major players from the lore are represented. The Enclave, the NCR, Caesar's Legion, all of them. Custom focus trees, ideologies, models, and events are all included. Although it may not seem like it at first, playing Fallout like an armchair general is surprisingly fun. I'm telling you guys, this one's worth at least 2 playthroughs, man. One on the east, the west, you can even go to Mexico. They got everything. Alright. Man, I tell you, one time I played this mod, man. Shoot, I play as the Khans, man. You get Papa Khan or you try to reform the Khans. I always go with Papa Khan because he's the Papa Khan, you know what I'm saying? Alright, number 8. Road to 56. The Road to 56 mod gives players the opportunity to dabble a bit of alternate history. Much of this is accomplished in new and expanded focus trees for almost every single nation under the sun. Brand new nations and alternate historical events are included as well that add some rich, much appreciated variety. The timeline of the game is extended to 1956, hence the name. As such, most technology trees are given the revamp to account for the extra time. In many ways, this mod is the opposite of Black Ice. It gives the player a lot of freedom to steer their country in different directions, most of which are purely fictional. This mod, you know, if you're looking for that balanced experience, it might not be for you, but this has interesting events, stories, and ways the world could go that you can tell your friends about till the cows come home. Let me tell you, this mod, give it at least 1 playthrough. Number 7, The New Order, Last Days of Europe. This mod poses a terrifying question. What if the Third Reich had emerged victorious from World War II? In a similar vein to Wolfenstein's series, the map of the world in the New Order, Last Days of Europe, has been radically redrawn. Starting in the 1960s, the mod deals with the slow disintegration of the Nazi Empire as the ailing Adolf Hitler nears death. The most interesting aspect of this mod is its story-driven focus. Decisions have to be made constantly, and many of the major choices have their own branching narratives. It adds to some fun replayability that some other mods lack. The New Order is certainly worth checking out for players who enjoy what-if scenarios. This mod just got a huge big update. Freaking economy, politics, everything, man. If you want it, this mod has it. Definitely worth at least 3 playthroughs. 1 in North America, 2 in Europe. Alright, number 6, we got Kaiserreich. Whereas the previous mod dealt with the Nazi victory in World War II, the Kaiserreich mod explores what might happen if the Central Powers won World War I. This mod takes alternate history to a new level. Kaiserreich is unique in that it possesses its own massive lore, something akin to what a player might find in an RPG title. Interestingly, the setting of Kaiserreich is a lesson in role reversal. Although victorious in World War I, by the 1930s, the former Central Powers are now weak and suffering from the Great Depression. The losers of the Great War, namely Great Britain and France, are in a process of ascendancy and are therefore quite powerful. I'm telling you, man, this is probably the most popular Hearts of Iron 4 mod, and for a reason. It's always being updated, it's always expanding, advancing, and it's on the cutting edge of modding. Now, is it for everyone? Maybe not, but I'd definitely give it a couple tries. Number 5, In the Name of the Tsar. The Kaiserreich mod deals with the Central Powers victory in World War I. In the Name of the Tsar takes a different approach to the alternate history World War I genre. In this world, the Russian Empire managed to decisively defeat Austria-Hungary after the successful Brusilov offensive. Germany, without the aid of its main ally, sued for peace in 1917 and was subsequently dismembered into a collection of small states. As usual, players take the reins in the mid-1930s. This time, however, the map of the world is radically different. Disparate German states seek to reunite the former empire, while the threat of a communist revolution still lingers. Beautiful remade character portraits reflect the new setting, along with unique focus trees, national spirits, and much more. When returning to Hearts of Iron 4, make sure this mod is in the load order at least one time. I'm telling you, man, if you're getting tired of Kaiserreich, this one does it a little better. Number 4, End of a New Beginning. End of a New Beginning is perhaps the most ambitious mod on this list. It seeks to provide an unbroken playing experience that starts in 1857 and continues to the modern day. That's a lot of ground to cover. As such, the mod isn't fully complete yet, but still worth checking out. Fans of Victoria 2 will be pleased to see the Victorian age made playable in the Hearts of Iron 4 game engine. Playing through the 18th century events such as the American Civil War can be a nice change of pace from the familiar World War II experience. Steering a country through 3 centuries of warfare is a neat idea that will be very cool to play once it's completely finished, but right now, give it a shot. I'm telling you, it'll be worth it. Just for that new experience. And you can do something while you wait for Victoria 3, am I right, guys? Oh man, alright, up next, we got the number 3 mod. These are the top 3. The number 3, Endsieg, Ultimate Victory. Hearts of Iron 4 only offers 2 starting bookmarks, 1936 or 1939. And let's be honest, who uses 1939? Some fans may have been disappointed in the lack of options regarding when to jump into the game. Endsieg Ultimate Victory fixes that problem by providing a variety of different starting dates, including 1910 and 1914. For World War II, there's the option of starting in 1941 in the midst of Operation Barbarossa. Players are also given the option to start in 1942, 43, 44, or 45. Veteran players may want to test their skills controlling Germany in the 1945 scenario. Now that is quite a challenge. I'm telling you, this mod adds some more options. They put a real good job into making everything work. That's why I always worry about these mods, but this is a good one that has different bookmarks. And if you want that challenge, playing a losing Germany is quite fun. Number 2, 1930. No flashy name adorns this mod. Nevertheless, don't let the simple title fool you. The 1930 mod is assuredly an impressive piece of work. Its aim is rather straightforward. The mod adds 2 early additional bookmarks, 33 and 35. For players who enjoy having even more time to plan their action before World War II starts, this mod is perfect. It feels like a natural extension to the vanilla game, except with more detail. The fates of the various major powers have more time and diverge the player so chooses. Germany, for instance, may never embrace Nazism, instead continue down its democratic footing. Additional focus trees, technologies, generals, advisors, and leaders are included as well. For more control over the decision-making process in a particular playthrough, the 1930 mod is definitely recommended. Number 1, The Great War. It was only a matter of time before a World War I theme mod entered the scene when Hearts of Iron 4 was released. And the Great War mod was one of the first to tackle the subject and is still the best of the bunch. Hands down. The mod offers 3 different starting dates, including 1910, 1914, and even 1919. The mod plays and feels very much like something Paradox themselves would have made, which is a testament to the level of talent at work by the mod authors. It's a very faithful recreation of World War I that definitely shouldn't be missed. This one is worth a shot if you're interested in World War I at all. Let me tell you guys, it doesn't go overboard with it too. This mod is incredible. That's why it is the number 1 mod for Hearts of Iron 4 in 2021. My name was Black Wolf Hellcat. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Black Wolf out.